back out. So I'm going to climb over the bridge of death. Yeah, it's been blocked off. Can't wade across. The river's a little bit high, not a lot. Same old, got me reservoir type rod, 8 weight. A couple of salmon flies, sea trout flies. Got my little sort of 4 weight trout rod. And we'll give a couple of hours each. See if there's anything doing. Let's get up across this bridge here in a minute. It's been a bit of rain, so it's a bit slippy, so you've got to be just so careful if you give it a go. Crossing this bridge. Fishing down there. And or down there. A bit windy. You know, it's sod's law. I'm at work. There's no wind. It's calm. I've had so few chances to get out fishing this year with holidays and working and family and all the usual stuff. You know, it's not only me. I get it. But every time I'm off, it's like not a nice day. Just that wind's quite strong and there's nothing rising. Whereas I'm stood at work and the weather's sort of no wind and overcast but warm, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be good for fishing. But anyway, I'm here. Shut up, Keith. Let's climb through here, concentrate, and let's get some fish. See us in a bit. So to give you some idea, you come through there, I climb through that bit. But if you come over here, and you climb over this here, where it's slippy, and you do a slip there, you're down there. Which is quite a drop, I'll tell you. You do not want to be falling over there. Anyhow, onward and upward. Right, so we've made it from up there. Going to run a sea trout pattern through that little run there, fish to the end of it, and then go have a go for the trout after that. Wish me luck, see how we get on. So there's the fly I'm going to use, on a size 8. Trundle it in, I've got sink tip line. I'm going to trundle it over, get near that far bank. Forgot my wading stick, but I've manufactured this out of the fence post that blocks you off from getting across the bridge. So thanks, mate, for trying to block the bridge. You give me a good wading stick there. Keep them coming. So I've tried under the bridge, and one swirl at the fly, brown trout I think. So I'm just going to try down here, tail of this pool, try and see if there's any trout and grayling about. There's not much rising, like I said, very few and far between. Well, it's got bright all of a sudden, it's still windy. There's still a chance of a few fish. I'm confident. I've just put a bit of mud on the line, tiny little CDC. There's nothing at all rising. There's the odd tiny little fish. So I'm just going to fish on the edge and do my usual, not wade in. So wind got up as well, so if I can get the 1 or 2 little bonus fish without actually getting in the water, and then see where we get from there. Set me stick just in case I have to get in. Just on the edge of the water. See if there's anything just on the edge here. Just a tiny little CDC fly I put on. Quill type pattern. Nothing behind me. Let's put a cast over there. There we go. Try the tail of this little run here. Sometimes you get the odd. Oh, there's evidence of otters there. Bashing the crayfish again. Just put a fly in there. So I've come down this bit, just under this little bridge, because the wind was just battering it down there. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Probably didn't show on the camera, it was just swirling and swirling. So it's a little bit calmer down here. There's some sort of rough water as well, so give it a go. We can start the day off. Bang stick there. Right. Let's get across this little bit. Missed that one. Is that a take there? First cast, missed it. They don't normally come again, which is annoying. Oh, the wind's taking it. You can't see that wind, but it's really, really strong. Really, really strong wind. I hope it don't spoil the day. Come on. That's it. That's it. A few fish starting to rise around me, but I can't see what they're on. Big swirl and splash here, like with a decent fish. Oh yeah. Lost him. That was the one I wanted. Pricked him as well. Decent fish. Well, that's the decent one. That was there. That was the fish I was after, but see if there's another one next to him. Smaller one, maybe. So infrequent the fish rises that when you see one you've got to cover it. No, we've got a fish, but it's a small one. It's a hard-earned fish. It's a grayling. I'll use the net. Oh, come on, bud. Come on, let you go. Marvellous hook. Don't screw. Let you go in the water. There you go. That was tough going. It's just the size of fly that seems to be making the difference, which is on a size, I guess I've dropped down to 16 from a 14. Seems to be making all the difference. Soft tackle dry fly, CDC wing. There's a big fish just at the edge here which I lost earlier. So I'll just dry out my fly, see if I can get another one or two. And there's a fish. Well, I enjoyed that little interlude in there. Interlude. Couple of fish. Couple of lost fish. I was using some older flies that I've tied up, which for the size wise maybe could do with being a bit sharper, but you never know, do you? You never know whether it's your hooks or your reactions or just the way they took the fly. But I think there was a school of grayling in there and a couple of decent trout, of which I hooked one and lost it pretty much straight away. But it was just nice to get out of that wind, to be fair. Right, I'm going to work my way back under the bridge, down the upstream, see if I can get over the fence and have a last couple of hours down that end, I think. And I might get the old sink tip line out again. Come down here. I've had some decent fish in the past. See if I can get something just here. Not wading in again, just. There's a sort of deepish floor just 2 or 3 foot out. 2 or 3 foot deep, sorry. Just about 3 rod lengths out. But again, it's just combating that wind and trying to present your fly properly in the right manner and at the right angle, which is super difficult, but we'll try. That's a good cast. Should be somewhere near. And I've got him. Oh, what we got? It's another grayling. Well, there's a heck of a lot of them in this stretch of water. Let him go up there, just at this side. See if we can get another one. Should we bang on that one? Well, we've got another one. And I think it's, what is it? What have we got? Oh, it's a decent grayling. Bit of a net job for this one. Come on, don't get off. Marvellous hooks, it went a bit loose there on the line. Oh, that's a nice fish. Yeah, that's decent. That's decent. Come on. Fighting. That's a good, that's not a bad fish, that. That's not bad, really. back, lad. Oof, and away strongly. Oh, I love catching them when they're that sort of size, that's for sure. Just try to fly a little bit more, that's it. There we go. That was a nice decent grayling, that. You know, if you can catch half a dozen that sort of size, you're having a good day, I think. Be nice to grab 1 or 2 trout before we head for the hills. Oh, there's a fish. That's on him. And missed him. Over him again. When that wind drops, it's lovely. Nothing finer than fishing here when the wind's dropped. We have another. The grayling, see if I can let him out in the water. Just lightly hooked. Nice fish. I'll get you back, lad. There you go. And he's off. Try the fly out again. So we're getting a few. Just picking them off one by one. And the battered little fly. The more battered it gets, the more they seem to like it, so keep it going. The secret is keep drying it out. So it just sits that bit higher on the water, you know. Get it back in, see if we can get one more from here, then we'll have a little move. Oh well, looks like somebody's put a style up, thank you, whoever's done that. Excellent. Bit of progress at last. After he's put a fence up, barbed wire. So whoever's done that, well done, thank you. Very good. Very good indeed. For an old boy like me to get across. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Because last time I came here, I had to sort of leap over this barbed wire, then over the other barbed wire. That's after navigating the bridge. Not ideal. So I think I've got an hour left. So there's a little corner pool up here where I'm going to run the salmon fly through it. I was talking to a guy a bit back. He said he's had a few in this corner on spinner, but if they're there, I should take something. I'll just fish my way back. Like I say, another hour. I've got stuff planned for this evening, and I'm getting a bit tired in my old dotage. See how we get on. Give it another go. Just walking along this bit, we've got a goosander on the river. There's 2 heron. There's one of them. Buzzards over there. Plenty of bird life, wildlife. Just seen a fox. I always say it's just great to get out, isn't it? You must get out and go fishing. Just getting the outside, fresh air. I was even thinking of bringing the dog at 1 or 2 of the spots that I come to, but I don't know, she's a bit of a pampered pooch. We'll see, maybe next time. Right, here's the pool down here. Give it a last half hour in this pool, fish my way back. That should take me up to the hour. See what I can do. Well, that wasn't for the faint-hearted, getting through there. I tell you, a bit of jungly warfare. Anyhow, we're here. This is the little corner pool I was going to give it a go. Just run it through there before the rain comes, which was forecast. Whew, worn out. Right, I'll put my sticks down there, put my fly rod there. There's a guy fishing up the top there. Right, I'll give it a go here. Right, just wading slowly into the edge. I'm going to try and get across that far run there. It's the fly I'm going to use, as of earlier. Come on. Over half an hour, nothing doing. So last few chucks in this run here, I've not seen a fish topping at all. I don't know if that wind's put them down or what it is, but cast a few blindly, see if I can get something. Give it another 15 minutes or so, then I'm going to have to head off. Oh, we're in. There's a little bonus fish, because there was nothing rising. Like I said, just fish blind, something out of it's coming towards me. Trouble is with barbless hooks, you've got to keep in. And what have we got? Another grayling. My God, the river's full of them. Absolutely full of them. In pristine condition as well. Right. Come on, hang on. I'll let you go in a minute. Calm down, lad. Bottom of your lip, that's why. A bit awkward. There you go. Same old fly. Give it a dry. Don't really like getting them out of the water if I can help it. Now, the hook normally comes out in the net, or if you don't squeeze them, if you just grab them, normally the hook will come out, but just a little bit awkward, that one, but we got it. Another couple of chucks and then see where we go from there. Seen a nice brownie leap right out the water. Just over there at the left of them rocks, so I'll cover it. It's a decent fish as well. Just getting out there, it's tough. That wind's blowing in towards you. Right, well, recap. On my way back to the car, I think may have one last chuck. where I got them grayling. Half a dozen grayling. Lost a couple of grayling, lost a couple of trout. Rose and lost a couple of trout over near the rickety bridge. Thoughts? It's that wind. It's made life difficult for me today. I've probably mentioned it 300 times, I know what I'm like. But when it's sort of in your swirls in your face, it's just awful. You can probably hear it now. Not the worst day, not the best day. But beats cutting the grass. Or going to work. Anyway, I think we're going to the pub tonight. Or the pictures. So probably the pub. Cost me a bite to eat and whatnot, but we'll see. Anyway, tight lines everyone. Look after yourselves and stay safe.